Alright, family, how everybody doing tonight? Another episode. Yeah. We ain't land on Plymouth Rock. Pookie smoked the rock. Yeah, but anyway, tonight on we gonna call this both sides of the coin. You feel me? It's two sides to every story, and my name is Two Face. You feel me? I'm dual natured, so we gotta tell both sides of the story. You feel me? The masculine side and the feminine side. We gotta shine light on both sides. You feel me? You know? Because we both responsible 50-50. All right? Now, anyway, on tonight's episode, we're going to be talking about difficult people versus people that's easy to get along with. Okay? And how black boys and black men are conditioned to go after difficult things and difficult people, all right, to tolerate difficult situations. Okay, so now I'm gonna open it up with a little situation that occurred at my place of employment. Okay, like basically, I'm a waiter, so when you're a waiter, you gotta cash out. All right, and so you cash out. Basically, you can't leave to the manager. Does these steps, this process, and you're allowed to leave. Okay, so a female employee sister, happened to be, number two, and it was this Spanish employee, male, Spanish male, or whatever. He was first or whatever, and I was after them. So I'm sitting back or whatever, waiting and shit. So when time came to cash out, the female employee just got in front of him out of nowhere, right? So boom, he, and this guy's he's a meek guy. You feel me? So when he like voiced his opinion, she said, "I'm a black woman and I can do whatever I want." Right? And when she said that shit, he like humbly like said like, "I'm a Latino man." You feel too, like, you feel me? And his way of saying I got rights too, or whatever. And she said, "Whatever. I'm a black woman and I can do whatever I want." Right? So I'm sitting there, and in my mind, I'm like, see, that's what get you killed. That mindset, that's what get you sisters killed. Okay? That prevailing mind, like what she said, only like basically reinforced a lot of what I already think. You feel me? A lot of y'all sisters think this way. You feel me? Now she wouldn't approach me, like she won't come at me like that. Like, where I'm like, I'm the only heterosexual male. Meaning like a male who is prone, if you push the right buttons, to get aggressive. Okay? But I'm a professional, so I don't have to do that. I'm intelligent, so I know how to use my intelligence. You feel me? But yeah, she wouldn't come at me like that, right? I would have took a different angle. I'd have been like, "So what are you saying? Like you're saying that because you're a black woman, you're superior, you're better than Latino men." I would have took it somewhere left, basically to make sure that she reaped the consequences for that foolish statement she made. That was a very arrogant statement. You feel what I'm saying? But this is what a lot of our women think. They think I'm a black woman, so I can do whatever I want. Why? Because it basically falls back into, a theory I got or whatever. Basically, this is a deal that was made in slavery between the white man and the black woman. I'm trying to tell you, y'all niggas don't think. Like, you gotta take yourself back to slavery and look at the conditions and think. Everybody was in it for themselves. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers was unified to fill niggas and stuff like that, but for the most point, motherfuckers was thinking for themselves. Deals was made that continue to this day. And it was a backdoor deal made with black women and white men. The government is a giant white man, which our women have a deal with. Okay? Like when they had us in slavery and the men in dress and stuff like that, the white man, I'm sure, specifically said to him, "Look, you better keep them niggas in place, in check. Okay? Because if you don't, I'ma kill them. I'ma end their lives. Alright? And I'm going to get at your ass too." So you better keep them in check, okay? And sisters, who was our mothers at the time, did everything, to keep us in check. All they did was use the same tactics that they watched the white man do. Like, okay, if this worked, if the white man did it on them and it worked, they won't expect it coming from us. You feel me? Like my favorite movie, like one of my favorite movies is I think it's Snatch, a Catch with Brad Pitt, right? He was the Irish boxer nigga or whatever and shit. And the nigga that, the driver nigga, not John Stamos, I can't think of his name. The bald-headed dude that played in all the driving movies or whatever. I can't think of him or whatever, but he played in it too or whatever. It's like a British movie or whatever, right? And Andre Benjamin played in it too. But anyway, right? A part of it, they said your enemy will hide where you least expect it. Where you least expect it. You know me, I study warfare, and all that type shit. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of generals, Sun Tzu and all, they said this shit. Your enemy will hide in a place that you would least expect. Okay? Now, as far as for us with black men, where would your enemy hide, and who would you least expect to be your motherfucking enemies? Yeah, think about it. Who would be the least person in your life that you would expect to be your enemy? Alright, okay? Think on that, ponder on that. But anyway, it was backdoor deals that was made in slavery, systems that was established that you just born now, you a Johnny come lately. But deals was already made. Like our great-great-great-great-grandmothers dropped the ball long time ago, long ago. You feel me? Because motherfuckers want that extra butter biscuit, or they ain't want them lashes. They was in the form of slavery that was brutal. Motherfucker beat your ass on sight, beat you to death. So they was scared. You feel what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Like, but yeah, back to what that sister said. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when she said that shit, I'm sitting back looking or whatever. Like, you only saying that shit to this dude because, you could get over on him too or whatever. Know what I mean? Like, but it is what it is. You feel me now? Difficult, and this sister's typical mammy. She one of them chicks that niggas done ain't choosing on. They not choosing. Like, she knows she's the last chosen. Big burly type chick. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, like, word up or whatever. Yeah, more word about the boss. Boss is we sick. You feel what I'm saying? Type chick or whatever. And look, how I know, because I tested sisters out. Like, anytime, like, you see how I'm talking or whatever, it may seem like I'm biased towards sisters. If a sister meets me in real life, she would never know that I would think like this. Why? Because I'm able to, like I said, compartmentalize. Like, I'm able, basically, I can give people the benefit of the doubt. See, I give people a rope to hang themselves. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when a person comes into my life, I look at them for who they is. I give them a clean slate, and then I let them dirty up the chalkboard. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, like, so, like from being around her, she the type, when coming to work, she say hi to all the white and Spanish motherfuckers, embrace them too. Hey, what's up, Paul? Hey, Peter? Hey, Jim, or whatever. But then when she walk up amongst me, either she won't say nothing, or what she'll do is, right, if there's a couple of us over there, she'll be like, what's up, y'all? She won't directly say, what's up, Kaya, how you doing? Like, far as acknowledging me. I already know this, so I don't look forward to it. It's actually another sister that I work with, too. She the same way. For real. Like, in work environments, how I do not depend on sisters. I do not, I already look at them as, opposing force. I don't look at them for help or none of that. You feel me? The first person that's going to disrespect you in a work environment is a sister. And this is a fact. You feel me? Sisters out there like, oh, you just bashing black. What? It's the truth about y'all nature. Especially, like, look. I do parties, right? So I'm always seeing different types of groups of sisters with different people. I'm trying to tell you and test this shit. But anyway, right? If you want to see how a sister truly feel about you or whatever, or coon brother really feel about you, be around them around white people. White people brings out how black people really feel. Okay? Now, when I'm around white people, I'm the same nigga. You feel me? I actually make them feel very awkward. What I notice about white people like black people that don't like them. That's some crazy shit, for real. They like black people that don't like them. They don't really like black people that likes them. And like really let them know they like them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they like black people that let them know, I could do the fuck without you. You feel me? Word. But anyway, right? The first thing a sister gonna do when you come at her around, especially look, if it's a black couple, a couple like a white man with a black woman, or whatever, this is prevalent or whatever, right? They'll try to nigger you out. It's crazy. You with Brad or Chad, but you still trying to hate on a nigga. Like, don't you got what you want? Why are you trying to torture me? You feel me? Because a lot of times it be like, yo, when I be seeing a lot of white boys with sisters, they like the sisters be having a natural hit, but it be all fucked up. It don't be done hit up right. It don't be piped out. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it be these like bed wench, like slave play sisters. That a lot of them be Caribbean or African. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I see some sisters, they be with sugar daddies. I'm gonna keep it real. Like the sisters, you feel me? They be with older white men or some shit. You can tell clearly this nigga's a sugar daddy. All right, at least she gets some bread out the nigga. But look, a lot of times when it be a white boy with like, a Caribbean or African in her head, she be paying. That's why I be looking like, well, sis, you might as well fuck with a nigga then. You feel me? Know what I mean? But it's just like you getting done wrong all across the board. You might as well get done wrong by your own. It's like, nah, but you feel what I'm saying? Like it's basically like in the work environment or whatever. Like, it's every man for, well, really if you're a heterosexual black male, you are automatically going to be the enemy. Like, it seems like this, and today my man Angry Man touched on this, right? Shout out to Angry Man, but he touched on this. In today's time, if you are masculine, right? Shout out to the masculine brothers, you feel me? Take it back to saying what's up by punching each other in the face. That hard shit. You shake a nigga hand with the ashy knuckle shit. But anyway, right? The more masculine you are, the more you're going to be seen as the villain. You feel what I'm saying? The more people are going to be like, oh, he's displaying real masculinity. They're going to be scared. You feel what I'm saying? And the young brothers love this shit. When they get around a real masculine man, they love that shit. You know what I mean? I don't know how I am as a man. You feel what I'm saying? I grew up with sisters, so I think I possibly got feminine ways with me. I can understand that. You feel me? It is what it is or whatever. But like when you know how many young boy I done sat and kicked it with? Like, you feel me? Just built with them, and they like, all right, like OG, and gave me a hug. Like, I'm like, oh shit. You feel me? Like, yo, word up, know what I mean? Like, done thank me too, like, yo, cause I ain't really got nobody to talk to like that. Listen, young black boys is out here hurting, my nigga. I'm telling you, they need a hug or whatever, right? But like, yeah, like in the work environment or whatever the case may be, like if you're a heterosexual black male, be prepared to get treated like shit. Know what I mean? Like, especially by the women in there too. Like, it's like, if you ain't kissing their ass, like if you just, focusing on your yourself, they don't like that shit. You feel me? This chick in there one day, like I was hollering at her and shit, like, yeah, so where we going? She was like, and so she said, but you could dream about. I looked at her and said, what? I'm like, all right. From that day on, I ain't never speak to her again. Word up. Walk right past her. The next day, walk right past her. Then she try to have me like, you mad at me? Like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm Nooney's son. But anyway, yeah, now let's get to the topic. Difficult people versus easy people. In a black society, the black culture, right? We are trained to deal with difficult women. And that stems from because a lot of our mamas was difficult women, right? Like Kevin Samuels touched on this shit. if you looked at Diane Carroll and what's her name, Eartha Kitt, right? You feel what I'm saying? Like, and looked them in the later years or whatever, right? Now, I respect Diane Carroll. Oh my God. That sister is, like, it's certain sisters. Like, look, real quick. The baddest chick to ever walk the planet to me. I'm talking about bad, right? It ain't Holly. To me, it's motherfucking Vanity. And look who introduced them to the world, her to the world, a Gemini print. Both, look, Vanity and Apollonia was some thorough, but Vanity is the prettiest woman I ever seen in my fucking life, my nigga. I swear to God. And look, she mixed a black brother and a white woman. You feel me? But yo, that beauty she had is frightening. Like that shit, oh my God. That Vanity 6, that nasty girl, oh my God, yo. Rest in peace to that sister. That's a queen right there. For real. Know what I mean? Like, but anyway, right? Now in the black culture, you know, we're we're programmed to deal with difficult women. See, this is the black woman's mating strategy, right? She feels the male that could take the much abuse from her loves her the most. Now that shit is backwards, okay? Like because, and it's like this, right? It's like slavery, because it's like in the black community, your mother abuses you. Basically, she emasculates you coming up, right? Basically traumatize you, be fucked up, right? And just passes you on to another abuser. It's just like slavery getting sold from one master to the other. Like black men went from the white slave masters being our master, shit, white man and white woman, to the black woman being our slave masters now. Black men have never owned themselves. That's why I'm here. I'm a new breed of black man, BMI, black male independent. I own me. From this day on, I don't have to get in nothing black that I don't want to. I don't have to involve myself in none of that shit. I don't owe no black person nothing. Straight like that. I was born in this shit. I didn't ask to be here. I didn't ask to come from the family I came from. You dig it? If I could have chose, they would have had some money. Shit. I kept the same mother, but she would have had Oprah's bag. You dig it? So I ain't asked to be born from the people I was born to. I didn't ask for none of this shit. I didn't ask to be born the descendants of motherfuckers that happen to be slaves in this fucking country. I didn't ask for none of that shit, so I don't owe nobody shit. I'm the product of a motherfucker not having unprotected sex. And not pulling out, okay? That's how I came here. Ain't nobody asked me. I ain't make no deals with nobody. You feel me? So I don't owe nobody shit. I want to be free. Give us free, black woman. You feel me? Give us free. You feel me? We want free. Straight up. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit that happened in the past. I don't care about no black tradition. If that shit don't benefit me, fuck it. Straight like that. BMI, black male sovereignty. You feel me? I don't owe you shit, bitch. You like, word up. Sisters just think, look, black men, sisters want to see you successful as long as you with them. If you ain't with them, you ain't shit. You the devil. Straight like that. Sisters hated the fact that 400 million went to Mira, feeling hot. You feel me? Kobe got with a vomit. All that butter. That's what sisters was hot with him. Like, you feel me? They would have liked it if he would have been with Brandy. But look, how did Brandy turn out? A single mother. Kobe seen, see, they don't understand. We can look into them and see who they really are a lot of times, and see like when a sister really ain't, like, she ain't worth fucking with. You feel me? Know what I mean? But like back to Diane Carroll, or whatever the case may be. That sister's beautiful, and when she learned about herself was that she was difficult to be with. She was see, that's the thing, right? It's called insight. See, women have insight and men have foresight, okay? Women can look at the external and like their insight comes from things happening externally to them. So they look within themselves, right? And this is what helps them to change themselves. Most women can't do this. You feel me? It takes like a special type breed of woman to do this. And then men have foresight. Men are able to gather things, information, and events that went on in the external and go in this and in themselves, right? And interpret what can happen down the road off of events that already occurred. Meaning what usually happens. You feel what I'm saying? This is how a man develops wisdom. So he's able to see danger and avoid it. Why? Because when he was younger, he just didn't avoid it. He went right into it. And so he learned of that situation. You feel me? The Creator gave women insight, and because they're emotional creatures and y'all can look deep within y'all emotions. See, a lot of you sisters don't understand that y'all emotions are actually the key. Becoming in touch with y'all. Look, we in 2021s and we gotta tell women to get in touch with their feminine side. They was telling us the men this in the 90s. That's some shit. That's how far sisters have strayed away from femininity. And I'm telling you sisters, hands down, you ain't gonna beat no feminine woman. She gonna beat your ass every time. Smack, take your man, what you gonna do? Take your family too. Straight up. All men are hardwired to seek a feminine woman. I don't give a fuck if right now he's with a masculine woman. If a feminine woman comes his way, he's gonna lead that bitch. I don't care how long they've been in a relationship. It's just maybe see, when you in the hood, you are surrounded by masculine women all day, so you don't know no better. Once you get around feminine women, it's over. Like feminine women is that's what I say, you know, the difficult to the easy to get along women. But back to Diane Carroll, after years of introspect, she found out that she was difficult, meaning that basically the problem was her, and that she went back home to LA, like on the show what Kevin Samuels was talking about, and she had to basically accept being alone. And in her older years, she's still pretty, for real. Eartha Kitt was looking crazy as cat shit when they asked her about compromise. She said, compromise? What's this compromise? Well, one, she Caribbean. You feel me? Not no knocking on, you know, Diane Carroll, you know, is ADOS. Eartha Kitt, if I'm not mistaken, I think she Caribbean. You feel me? So it's like, you know, her outlook on the world is kind of different. It's just from a Caribbean outlook. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, like, you know, they wild women out there. They wild, you know, got love for them, but them some wild women. They raunchy. But anyway, though, I always like that word too, raunchy. You feel me? But yeah, think about it. Shit. But yeah, and she like, compromise. What is it's like some old crazy movie laughs. You feel me? Alone. And a lot of you sisters gonna end up in that because y'all never learned to compromise. Y'all want to love yourselves and fall in love with yourselves and have a motherfucker fall in love with you too. You won't fall in love with the other person. You want him to fall in love with the fact you fell in love with yourself. No, it don't work like that. You think a man don't love himself more than you? Listen, ladies. Every man with a majority of us, we love ourselves more than you. I've never loved nobody more than I've loved myself. Even when I have children, I'm not gonna love them more than I love myself, motherfucker. That's what y'all do, I guess. Men don't think that. Look, y'all look at children as children. This is how y'all will nurse a demon. This motherfucker's a blood-sucking demon. You feel me? You'll still, no, that's mama's baby. Men don't think like that. We look at children as little creatures that have to take responsibility for their actions. Simple as that. That's how we look at them. They're little people that have to take responsibility for their actions. See, we understand that. You feel me? A father, if his child was a demon, at some point he'll understand this ain't my child no more. This is a demon, and put him down. A mother, though, This how a mother, you go in her motherfucking house and shit, she got a big ass dragon in there. Been nursing this motherfucker since it was a baby. Not knowing this motherfucker about to cook her and eat her ass at any minute. She still sees the big ass dragon as her baby. No. Men don't think like that. We understand once a child starts to hit the threshold of being a threat. You feel me? We understand like a black boy, once he get able to pull a trigger, he's a threat. Whatever age he can pull a trigger, he's a threat. Alright? But anyway, difficult versus easy. You feel what I'm saying? Black men, start going after easier women. Start going after, and when you hear the term easy, I mean easy to get in her pants, all that. No. Women that are easier to get along with. Do you know how it feels coming home to a woman that's easy to get along with? Like, I've dealt with women, see that, and this is why I know this to be true, is because coming up, I've got you blessed with feminine women. Some was of different races and some was sisters, but feminine women who was easy to get along with. But I looked at them as boring. Just how like a lot of sisters look at niggas who ain't in the street life as boring. I looked at, I guess because I was in the street life, chicks who was, you know, not on that ratchet shit as boring. I looked at cooperative women as boring. Now as I'm older, they're not boring. I'm looking for y'all. Where y'all at? You feel me? Women that are easy to get along with. You come home, you like, yeah, like, where my food at? And shit. She's like, honey, it's on the table, you know. I made you some pork chops, you know, mashed potatoes, green beans, and, you know, plantains, sweet plantains. You like that. You like, you looking, you like, gotta make sure I got a big enough plate. Rolled up, like, yeah, where my lemonade at? And shit. She's like, honey, it's just open the refrigerator. I made you a picture. You know, you open this shit got lemons in it and all that shit. You taste, you like, yeah, that shit tastes about right. Like, yeah, after I finish eating with my bath water, what's up and shit? Honey, I already ran it. You know, it's piping hot. So by the time you finish eating, you know, relax a little bit, it'll be just cool. You like, alright, you feel me? You know what I mean? Now you tasting the food and shit. Like, you trying to find something wrong with, like, man, this shit delicious. You feel me? You ain't got nothing to argue about. See, the average man can't take that. Or average, you know, black man, especially coming from the hood, you look at that as boring. You feel what I'm saying? Now, man, now you get a ratchet. Now you leave her, you get a ratchet and shit. You done met this chick. Y'all been dating for 2 weeks, you know. Y'all out, you know, or 3 weeks, you got her to drop her guard a little bit. You know, y'all chilling and shit. All of a sudden, she get a call, this bitch like, oh shit, my brother just got shot. He on such and such ad. Come on, get in the car, come and around there and shit so we can see what you like. Damn, bitch, I don't even know you like that. Or you feel me? Or you in the house living with her moms and shit. You know, you trying to relax or whatever, there with her badass kids or whatever and shit. Now, man, all of a sudden, this shit, my mother overdosed again. Help me, call a guy. You feel what I'm saying? All this shit. Or you chilling in there, some gunshots come through the motherfucking window and shit. You in Beirut, fucking with a ratchet. A difficult sister. You feel what I'm saying? And I used to think like that, my nigga. I'm trying to tell you, bro. When I was on my Rat King shit, and you know, not no snitch shit. The Rat King from the Ninja Turtle. You feel what I'm saying? Hood rats. The Rat King. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like when I said when my OG named me, you said I took the title. You feel me? The Rat King, the Hood Rat King, nigga. I specialize to this day. I got hood raps mapped out. Right now, how I'm talking and behaving, they don't like that. But I know how to go stealth mode on them and appear at that's a difficult versus easy, right? I'm a Gemini, meaning I'm a shapeshifter, okay? I adapt to whatever is needed at that time, okay? I can morph myself to be somebody who I really am not and be believable too. You feel what I'm saying? Like, really believable. This is a trait that Geminis possess because we are adaptable people. We don't break, but we bend well. You feel what I'm saying? Like, think of the liquid T-1000. Like, if you seen Terminator, you see T-1000, the liquid metal nigga, I would have been a nigga like that. You feel what I'm saying? I could morph into what's needed at that time. But see, this is the thing, though. We internally know who we are. I internally know one, no matter how many personalities, you know, I can act out a lot of motherfuckers, right? I know who I am inside. I know who I am. I know what my principles is. You feel what I'm saying? And so, dealing with a lot of hood rats, I would have to morph myself into somebody I wasn't. And the thing is, I couldn't sustain it. The real me was dying to get out. Like, you don't really like doing this. You don't really like being here. You feel me? But I'm doing it just to keep her. You feel me? And from years of doing this shit, I just learned, like, man, it's best just not to be yourself, bro. Now, I do it when, you know, I might need some yams from one of you hood rat. You feel me? Listen, it's simple with hood rats, my nigga. Because these are the most insecure women on earth. Hood rats. I'm trying to tell you, they are insecure bitches, right? This is what you do. That's how you get them. You get them first. They're abusive too, by being very nice to them in the beginning. Very nice, very, very nice. You feel me? That's what loyal men, right? Then once you get them, you be very mean to them. That's how you keep them. It's weird. You feel me? These are women that love abuse. They love toxicity. So that man, she get you something nice, you just be like, no, bitch, I don't want that shit. You feel me? Fuck that. You should, you feel like you gotta take that bitch through emotional roller coasters. Like always do the opposite. Be unpredictable with that bitch. Like, you feel me? You gotta always do the opposite of what she think that you gonna do. Whatever is needed, do the opposite. You feel me? Word, you gotta always keep that bitch on her toe. I'm trying to tell you, that's how you keep a hood rat, my nigga. They like drama. They like drama. But see, the thing is, all that drama shit, you could get hurt. You could get hurt. You could get killed. You feel me? So that's the thing. That's what I'm trying to tell. Listen, I done did it all, my nigga, dealing with the bitches with kid and ratchets. I done did it all, nigga. I got some stories for you. Dealing with ratchets. Like, I'm telling you now, man, a lot of times they be having some good yams too, but they crazy. They got these just broken bitches. Moms done got high and shit, crackhead stuff like that. You feel me? Daddy done abuse. You know how many chicks I dated that got raped? Listen, the two things I asked a chick is, has she ever been raped or molested, or is